The one thing that has prevented you from losing your belly fat is not your diet or your exercise. It's a secret hidden toxin that's been placed in the food supply to make you fatter. To put it bluntly, it's a poison that targets belly fat. It makes your belly grow no matter how hard you work out. And the crazy part, it's been secretly added to most of the foods we eat every day. In fact, Americans are exposed to this chemical each time we eat. This exposure began accidentally in 1973. Up until then, belly fat was not a problem. People ate whatever they wanted. They weren't obsessed with calories. And even fast food was a rare treat. But in 1973, everything changed when food manufacturers began adding a chemical called azodicarbonamide to processed foods. Azodicarbonamide was originally developed as a foaming agent for plastics. But food companies found it also made dough rise, making breads and cereals look bigger and more fluffy. So they started slipping it into everything from breads and pastas to muffins and cakes. They even used it to make protein bars, and diet foods appear lighter and fluffier. But soon, strange things began happening. Doctors noticed people were gaining excessive amounts of belly fat, yet they weren't eating any more than before. Fitness experts were baffled. Trainers observed people doing hundreds of sit-ups a day, yet their belly fat wouldn't budge. People became desperate. They tried every diet and workout program out there, yet nothing worked. I saw it firsthand as a young doctor in the 80s. People would come to me frustrated and confused why their stomachs were growing, even though they thought they were healthy. At the time, I didn't know the answer. I'd only heard the common belief that belly fat is caused by stress and lack of exercise. So I advised my patients to cut out sweets and eat more protein. But they'd return a few months later, frustrated that nothing had changed. Their bellies were still swollen. That's when I began my research. I studied everything about belly fat, from hormones to gut bacteria, and I examined every new study published around the world. My research led me to a small village in the Peruvian rainforest, where I discovered something astonishing. Despite eating traditional high-fat foods, the villagers had no belly fat. Not one person had a protruding stomach. I learned that they consume a natural plant known as planta de vida, which in English means plant of life. Villagers use this plant to treat many illnesses, including digestive problems, which I suspected was causing the belly fat. This led me to spend 3 years living in the Peruvian jungle, studying the effects of this plant on my own body and on 312 of my patients. This testing led to some shocking discoveries. First, I learned that the plant contains a unique compound that blocks the absorption of that toxic chemical we talked about earlier, azodicarbonamide. Second, I discovered that by consuming this plant, you can break down and eliminate all the extra belly fat that's been locked in place by the toxin. Third, this plant helps detoxify your liver, so it can produce the enzymes needed to burn the fat that the toxin has accumulated in your body. Fourth, it stimulates the release of a hormone called glucagon, which rapidly burns fat that would normally be stored on your hips and thighs. Finally, it addresses the root cause of excess fat by strengthening your body's natural defenses against toxins, so that your body is less likely to store fat in the future. And the best part, it's a completely natural remedy with 0 side effects. Thousands of people have used it to flatten their stomachs without surgery, starvation diets, or extreme workouts. But there's a catch. Since this was traditionally a secret tribal remedy, only a very small amount existed. So I personally secured a large supply and partnered with a team of scientists in Peru to develop a way of preserving its powerful effects. We extract the active compounds from the plants and combine them with cutting-edge technology to create a revolutionary new fat-burning formula This formula quickly breaks down the belly fat lock caused by the toxin in your body, so that your body can finally start burning that stubborn belly fat again. Our customers have lost an average of 4.7 inches from their waist in just 30 days with our one-on-one guidance program. But this product isn't for everyone. If you're one of those people who thinks fat-free granola bars and vegan protein shakes will help you lose weight, this won't work for you. We only want people who realize that conventional weight loss advice is often wrong and that the secrets they are hiding can destroy your progress. There's a link in the description below. It's hidden from search engines and will self-destruct in 12 hours. Once you click it, you'll enter my secure website where you can order the belly fat melting formula. I urge you to act now. In just a few hours, this link will be destroyed so that the billion-dollar food companies can't find it. This may be your last chance to discover what they don't want you to know. Please hurry. The clock is ticking. To get started, click the link below before it's too late.